guys, we're Central back with a video, and today we'll be talking about the Hassan Whiteside trade confirmed in the offseason. So, Hassan Whiteside for the 2017-2018 season averaged 14 points, 11.4 rebounds, and 1.7 blocks per game. Now, you're probably saying, what if Central? What's wrong with this? These are pretty good center stats, right? But for Hassan Whiteside's career, this is not very well. So in the past, Hassan Whiteside, not in the past, but recently, Hassan Whiteside's had some problems with the Miami Heat, and he is just keep complaining about the Heat, bringing his trade value lower and lower. For his final games of the season against the 76ers, for a total of that 5-game series, he scored 26 points. Now, if you have 26 points over a 5-game stretch for your center in the playoffs, is not very good. So, yeah, and due to the lack of, his competitive bat talking about the Heat, he got downgraded minutes. He got like 10 minutes, 13 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes. He just wasn't only getting that many minutes, and he really didn't produce on the court when he was getting those minutes. So Hassan Whiteside has a four-year, $98 million contract, and for when he wasn't producing, nobody really wants to give him that money anymore. The Heat kind of got stuck into a bad contract as they thought that was a few. It looks like they're going to trade him this offseason. And so some possible destinations he could go to is one, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks have needed a pretty good center for a while, and I think Hassan Whiteside could be that center. They were reported interested in it earlier in the season. But here's a quote: They don't have the cap room to pay a star max contract, and they don't have a tough decision with Jabari Parker's restricted free agency looming this summer. Whiteside's not a franchise-changing player, but he's a step in the right direction. Yeah, so if the Bucks believe Hassan Whiteside, can actually produce, then he will be helpful for them. But other franchise, then they definitely should go after him. But well, not that franchise player, but a person that can go outside Giannis and will actually put in some production. Another team he could go to is the Portland Trailblazers. In December 2016, Hassan Whiteside, Hassan Whiteside could be like the second option if he didn't resign with the Heat. This was a while ago. Maybe with CJ McCollum, there could be a trade. But Hassan Whiteside isn't really that good to trade for CJ McCollum unless the Heat added Bam Adebayo or Josh Richardson. But Miami may be able to trade Hassan for Evan Turner, maybe. Like Whiteside, Turner has 2 years left on his contract, making a lot more money than someone only playing 25 minutes a game should make. This is maybe a conditional thing if Yosef Nurkic does not return to Portland next season. Another team that would be a great fit for him is the Dallas Mavericks. They're not in a winning situation, so to say, right now, but Hassan Whiteside, if he actually tries on defense, he could possibly make them a better team. He'll be a great fit with Dennis Smith Jr. So what if Dallas offered the expiring contract of Matthews and if Dallas offered the expiring contract of Matthews and one of their second-round picks they own this year for Whiteside for Miami, you would save about $7 million in the cap space this season and $27 million next summer. Dallas would then Dallas would then move into the future with Smith, Barnes, the 2018 first round pick, and then they will add in free agency with addition to the returning veterans. So that's just some of the things that could happen with them this season. And yeah, those are possible things that he could go to. Another place is the Washington Wizards. This would be a really good fit for him because Marcin Gortat is aging, and if they can have that pick and roll of John Wall and Hassan Whiteside, not to mention Bradley Beal and a very reliable Otto Porter, I really think that could be a really good team. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And yeah, just tell me what you think about all of this. Thank you, bye for watching, and What Essential signing out. I'm back. Peace.